When the Portuguese, in search of the legendary Prester John, reach the lands of Congo, they do not discover an empty territory. They do not find a land to civilize. They encounter an empire, a world already structured, an order already established, and at the center of this order, a sovereign. Nzinga, the one who will become John I of Congo. Before them stands a powerful monarch, heir to an ancient civilization, organized, coherent, capable of governing a state that for its time could already be called modern. Mvemba, Congo, royal capital, political heart, spiritual center. A city whose structure, density, symbolism remind Europeans of their own capitals. It will be renamed São Salvador, but what it represents already exists. Very quickly, parallels emerge. In beliefs, Nzambi Ampungu, the supreme god. In rituals, baptism, not a foreign graft, but a correspondence, a resonance. Then comes the time of transition. At the death of Nzinga, the kingdom trembles. A war of succession erupts, and from this turmoil, a figure emerges. Mvemba Nzinga. He becomes Mani Congo, and with him, the Congo changes scale. Strategist, diplomat, visionary, a man ahead of his time, a precursor of what would later be called real politique. Under his reign, Congo asserts itself. It is not tolerated, it is not annexed, it is recognized as a state, as a power, as a monarchy of equal dignity to the great European crowns. Its heraldic symbols enter the archives of the world. Mvemba Nzinga, whom history will sometimes call the African Constantine, leaves behind an exceptional written legacy. His letters speak for him. 1514, 1515, 1516, visions, projects. He does not merely rule. He projects, he imagines, he builds. He seeks to transform Sao Tome into a center of knowledge, into universities. He wants ships. He wants control of the routes. He wants the future. In 1526, he writes, he insists, he warns, slave traders must no longer come to Congo. Mvemba Nzinga is a king, but also a scholar. He reads, he studies, he masters Portuguese, Latin, and Kikongo. Some missionaries themselves admit he knows their texts better than they do. Under his impulse, Congo radiates. Copper, ivory, silver, raffia, objects that travel to the great European courts, to Florence, to the court of the Medici. The Oliphant of 1518 remains a silent witness. Ships depart, loaded with the riches of Congo, and they return with Persian fabrics, fine cloth, English lace, jewelry, porcelain. A world in motion, a world in exchange. For more than 5 centuries, a cultural blending has taken shape. Yes, it also carries the memory of violence. But before the rupture, before the fracture, there was a time of balance, a time of recognition, a time when worlds met as equals.
Everything that is mine is yours.
Written across the seas, a guide who dreamed of destiny, not of chains, but of the mind, a future shaped, a world defined. Zambi, hear the call through the silence. We stand tall. Power, power, and glory. The Congo lives eternally. Rise in memory, a throne that shaped history. In the silence, it remains. Congo remembers. The silence, the silence. The circle remembers. In the fire, the kingdom rises. Before the ocean spoke in chains, there was a throne, there was a name. Congo rising vast and wise, a crown beneath ancestral skies. Power and glory, the Congo lives in memory. Fire and spirit, a kingdom no time can bury. Letters written across the seas, a king who dreamed of destiny, not of chains, but of the mind. Yeah. Before the ocean spoke in chains, there was a throne, there was a name. Congo rising vast and wise, a crown beneath ancestral skies. Power and glory, the Congo lives in memory. Fire and spirit, a kingdom no time can bury. Letters written across the seas, a king who dreamed of destiny, not of chains, but of the mind, a future shaped, a world defined. And we hear the call through the silence. We stand